you ain't hooping around and tear you out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I see it all. I just stay cool, acting like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no time cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk dog, it's a room full of brines. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hell the king, made the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work on my...
It's week 15 of the 2023 season, and we'll get to see the Eagles' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Eagles and the Falcons, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on a ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Falcons in this matchup. Their run game has proven superior so far this season, but that could change this week because now they face the best defensive front in the NFL. It won't be easy for them, Charles, to let that ground game do the heavy lifting like they usually do.
I think you're right about that, and I'll guarantee they have a backup plan in place. I also don't think they want to shy away from what they do best, which is running the football. Maybe their style changes a little bit. Maybe the blocking scheme's different, but they're definitely going to test them in the run game before they abandon it.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously it was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They're going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need...
Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and we have to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Desmond King back deep. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. Second and 4. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. The Eagles had 8 and 5 to start play. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. First down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 3. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
2nd and 9 now. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Nowadays, this has become routine, hasn't it? That was a heck of a route there by the tight end. A great double move for a big-time catch downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Right back to Pitts again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Back to throw again. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive.
As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
Yeah, we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be Falcon football.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
This pass is caught by London.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw again. And he wisely will throw that one away.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
Another completion right back to Patterson. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that 1st half for the Falcons. And they were able to have some success throwing the football against the secondary. Look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the 2nd half to come.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, the 1st half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Lorenzo Carter buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've got their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Well, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2nd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
To the flat, that's complete to his running back. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second and 3. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a second down and 6. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll get him down right about the 20. This offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Wide open receiver complete. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture of the NFC. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for the defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays, and it was finished off on the 14-yard touchdown run.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 21-10. Just over a minute 40 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Back to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Philadelphia, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story as they move to 9-5 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.